girl Gigi, LaMayne, aka and of course, welcome to our very first episode of the Dizrupt show. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be discussing everything fresh, everything urban, everything 90, but I'm not rolling on my own. I'm rolling with my day one. Introduce yourself.
What's up, yo? My name is Rashid K. I bet you already know that. Yo, we're gonna do this every week, the Dizrupt show, in your face, in your place.
And of course, guys, you can check us out on the Dizrupt show on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Let's get the discussion going. And of course, if you don't say it, we will.
For sure, for sure. Today we're gonna talk about the slave queens, and we're gonna touch on women abuse and cheating.
Okay, so what is your, what is your definition of a slave queen?
Slave queen. Hey man, now it has a negative connotation. Nobody likes to be called a slave queen, and it was a good thing when it started. People were slaying with their degrees. People were slaying
with their nails, with their hair.
You know what I'm saying? And then the caption changed.
Yeah.
But the location stayed the same in Dubai. You know. You know. Then people. It's not a good thing, because it's the guys who always come up with these names.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because girls would post pictures from Dubai and say I'm slaying or I'm blessed, and then we'd be like, where's the blesser?
Yeah.
You know,
exactly. Because I think the idea of slaying came from like slaying the dragon, right? Doing something greater than people expect you to.
Yeah.
And I remember when it first came out, I remember seeing people like your Bonang, people who are like A-list it-go celebrities saying, yo, I slay, I'm more slay queen, you slay, you slay. And then before you know it, and I think it was very interesting because you and I we ran polls on social media asking people about what they thought slay queens were.
Yeah.
So check it out, these are some of the responses we got.
A slay queen is my 3 grand weave, my Gucci purse, my Prada bag, my Louis V heels, my Sandton City lunches. Being a slay queen is being on point. It's being Instagram perfect. Yeah.
I must say a slay queen is a cheap prostitute with a very high price.
We go out, we go out for drinks, and I want to get a drink for free, so that's how I get a drink for free. I could have sex with you right now and get money from you just like that.
I know it has been tainted, but an independent woman who stands her ground, hard worker, and does what she wants because she can afford it. Like, she's been working for it, you know?
I'ma do anything for a G. What can I need? I'm so sick and naked for the G. Spend cars for the G. What can turn down is to die for a G. Say I'ma do anything for the G. Drop out for the G. Take a walk from a D. From SA to USA just for the D. Give me a BJ for the D.
What are your thoughts, Brad?
People have spoken, man. They say those are slave queens.
Okay, but I did see Bonang, and I just maybe there's a type of slave queen. Maybe there's a type of slave queen.
Tell me something. To be a slave queen, is it how you look or what you do?
Rashid, am I a slave queen?
You slay in this rap thing.
But am I a slave queen? Would you call me a slave queen?
Yes.
You call me a slave queen. So everything you just saw, you call me a slave queen.
Nah. That's why I was asking, is it what you do or how you look?
Okay, cool. Because then I went on to the Urban Dictionary, and this is what they have to say. A slave queen, slave queens are girls who do not have a wealthy background, but appear as if they do. They use malicious acts to attain cash, drink expensive alcohol, procure expensive cell phones, but back at home, she's a chicken chaser. You can spot them from a distance by their obnoxious and heavy rolling accent, characterized by flat pronunciations of the letter E. I don't get it. You better have my money. Slave queens prey off old promiscuous men for their lifestyle. So, am I a slave queen, Rashid?
According to that, you're not.
Another question. I mean, then what role does the man play here? Because I mean, it did say that according to I'm speaking about the other. I'm not speaking about Bonang. I'm speaking about the other kind of slave queen. Right? There is a man. He's promiscuous. He's married. He goes out and he has this relationship with the slave queen. And obviously, he gives champagne. He gives money in order for her to give him sex. In order for her to give him prestige and events. Would you not deem that as, I don't know, that sounds like prostitution?
It is in a way, because they don't do these things for free. You know, they go to Dubai with these bored, old, rich men. Because you don't find blessers in their 20s.
No, definitely.
You know, there's a lot of people in their 20s and 30s who have a lot of money, but they not blessers. Blessers are old men who are bored, maybe at home, you know, and they exploit these poor little girls.
Little girls.
Yeah.
So are these like poor little girls? Are we making them victims now, or like how do you see? I don't know.
They are victims of environment, you know, of like a lot of factors, unemployment, situation at home. You know, some people go to universities and they drop out. They don't have money to finish their studies. There's a lot of factors, you know, and then extreme measures. We cannot blame them without knowing, you know.
And is it a new concept? Because I mean, I remember, you know, there were words used like sugar daddies or.
It's just the new terminology. They used to be called gold diggers, like all these names, all these negative names with negative connotations. You know, yeah, man, they're always thrown at women. If a girl is rich and I'm not working, there's no name for me.
Yeah, we're gonna have him mention 3 of the girls getting it, girls making things happen, and then we're gonna have 3 of the girls who are making it happen, and we don't know how they're making it happen.
Yeah,
is that fair?
That's fair.
Okay, 1.
Bonang is the queen, man. I don't care if you add a slave before that, but she is the queen.
Shut up.
Queen Bee, she's making things happen.
Shut up. Okay, number 2.
You know what I mean? Number 2, I'd say you doing great. You know.
I did not think Rashid would compliment me.
Yeah, you're doing great.
The first episode of the show,
like,
I thought you were gonna grill me.
Nah, never that. Like, on the real though. Like, you've been consistent since like 2013, 2014 with this rap thing, and it's about like 4 or 5 years now, and you're still in that. Not many people can do that, not even guys.
No.
So you've had like 4 or 5 endorsements, and you have like awards, you have like all this.
Number 3.
Terry Peto.
Okay. Right, Terry Peto.
She's killing it in Hollywood.
Right.
Not just in Gollywood, but in Hollywood.
It's Gollywood now.
Yeah.
I learn new things every day, okay?
Yeah, no. Terry Peto, yeah.
Okay. And, okay, let's go on to the most controversial one.
Yeah.
Your number 1, Slay Queen's doing stuff, but it doesn't add up.
I don't know what Nicole Nyaba does, but she's out there. I know her. You guys know her.
Can I be devil's advocate though?
Yes.
Because it is like Nicole is about to rap. I heard that Nicole is actually.
You don't become.
Nicole, please, can I have?
You don't become famous by what you are about to do.
Okay. All right. Okay, number 2.
You're gonna get me into trouble. You're gonna get me into trouble.
Number 2. No, number 2.
Faith and Katie.
Faith and Katie owns. Apparently, she owns a.
Apparently.
She owns a management agency. Apparently, it's called Feline, and she has a salon. I think it's like a salon or a nail parlor.
Okay.
But I also have heard like that a lot of people tend to create businesses. Yeah. Okay. Number 3. Number 3. What's your number 3? Who's your number 3?
Who is my number 3? Who is my number 3? I'd say, okay, but she sings now.
Okay, let's leave it there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget. I am super not going to. Hey, y'all, it's my girl.
Yeah.
I'm not going to entertain that one. But like we said, the episode today is brought to you by Hair City, of course. We are out here slaying. And please tune into the remainder of the show because we will be giving away a free custom-made wig. Of course, because it's Ladies Month. For you ladies, and all you have to do is suggest our next topics for the next few shows, and of course hashtag the Dizrupt show, and at Gigi_LaMayne, at Rashid_K. Tell us what you'd like us to speak about. So next up we have the dark horse category, ladies and gentlemen, and this is where we profile somebody who's new, who's popping, who's happening. Rashid, who we got today?
We have Lord Fijik, all the way from Queenstown in the Eastern Cape, with a song called Poverty Escape.
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Lord Fijik, a new artist who originates in Queenstown but has been gracing Peyi hip hop since 2013. His latest offering, for Witty Canvas Mixtape, has taken him to big stages such as the annual Chase Festival and Grahamstown National Arts Festival. Here's a sneak peek to one of his music videos titled Poverty Escape.
Paper generated cause I'm poverty escaping. My nigga poverty escape. And I remember growing up just to chop these instrumentals. In tune with the kicks there, I drop it from the mental realm of the fucking real nigga feature. A 90s fucking mindset cause real niggas feel it. A classic ass flow, so I wonder who else will sound better on Prodigies of Ninth Wonder. Nigga, I'm just showing right up over you, cause blowing up is over you. Blazing up the vocal booth, think before you show a tooth. This boom bap with true facts, so screw that. Bubble gum, chew rap. Fuck, where my troublesome dudes at? Trifling on a daily, man, a nigga been through that. It's transparent bullshit, a nigga sees through that. Be a rap hero, excluding the fucking cape and raise the fucking bar and let you know this thing is sacred. I stay with the hustle till I'm ancient. Riddance off that fake shit with the shit you relate with.
Lord Fijik, what do you think? He somehow reminds me of lymphatic tabs.
I was gonna say that as well. Emphatic.
Those who go through how to dwell where they don't fail have no truth.
Are you a fan?
Skills.
You once said that Emphatic Tabs was your favorite rapper of all time.
It still is. He still is.
Where's Emphatic Tabs now?
Somewhere in Bram. I saw him in Bram. Could you please be quiet? Also known as Shut Up.
I absolutely love it. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are talking all things slave queens. Rashid, you know, I was thinking before the break.
Yeah.
I mean, are these girls not prone to, you know, abuse? When is it time to say, you know what, as much as this person was a slave queen, or, you know, I mean, we've always been taught that, I don't know, like, if I'm with you, Rashid, you need to come to the table, you need to support me financially. Like, when is it now abuse versus like, she was a slave queen, she knows what she was doing when she got into the relationship? I think we've heard a lot of stories with that kind of storyline, where it's like, she went into it knowing what she was getting herself into. She went into it for money, and then the situation turned sour because the guy would give her money and so-called look after her, and now she was taken advantage of. We've heard situations where girls are killed. Like, when do we draw the line?
It's bound to lead to abuse, because sometimes it's just a once-off partner. It's not like the same partner that keeps on giving you money. Because sometimes they're gonna tell you, yo, there's a group of business people coming through, get ready. You know, so you're gonna meet somebody you don't know for the first time. They give you money, and if you decide to change your mind, which you are allowed to, it might lead to physical abuse, like physical violence. No, I bought you, I paid you, you're not going anywhere. You know, so it usually leads to that.
I don't know, is there like a level of psychological abuse? Does the guy then, maybe, do you manipulate me so much so that I bring my friend into the situation? Like, how do you view that? Is there any control the blesser has over the blessing?
It's nothing but money, you know. If they give you 30,000 and you have a flatmate and you have all this good stuff, obviously, if she's not strong enough, she's gonna get tempted. I also want that. I also want a Gucci bag. I want a Louis Vuitton. You know, there are ways of bringing people on board.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the abuse, if I take you to Dubai and I have your passport and everything, I can do whatever I want because you're stranded there.
Hey dude, I've heard of coprophilia. Hey, do you know what coprophilia is?
No.
Apparently they poop on you. Or you eat it. Apparently you eat the person's stuff. Like it's a real thing, guys. You eat the person's stuff while you're out there, and apparently some people find it a fetish. And then what do we say to the broke boyfriend? Because I mean, some of these girls, I'm sure they have like, there's girls like me, guys, in the world who don't like run after money, and we like to be loved and like sweet words, and we, you know, what happens now to the broke guy?
To the broke guy.
To the broke guy who abuses you, he maybe.
I don't know, man. I think they have a hold on them or some psychological control. Cause I know a girl right now.
Yeah.
She's pregnant. She's working. She pays the rent. She stays with the boyfriend. The boyfriend beats her up. She doesn't want to leave.
Yeah.
You know, she doesn't want to leave.
Yeah.
And it's physical abuse and verbal abuse in front of people. You know.
And you've heard this before.
I've heard this. Like she does it. Like on an elevator. Why are you looking at him? You want to sleep with him? Like.
And I think, guys, those are the signs. As much as it's Women's Month, I think we need to talk about the signs. When you begin to, you know, you're controlled. You know, what you wear, why are you looking at it? When you start being accused of sleeping with everyone, what are the signs for you? I mean, because men do get abused too. What are the signs for men? And I've heard of a guy who got beaten by his girlfriend. And apparently there's this thing with cops laughing at you when you go to the police station.
Yeah, they always do that.
But what are the
Not
signs?
always, but most of the time.
Rashid's talking.
Nah.
Like, how do you know when you are being abused, whether you're male or female? What are the signs? And I'm not talking being hit, because that's obvious. Nobody has the right to hit you. But like emotional abuse.
I don't know, man. I think it's easy to abuse broke people who entirely depending on you. You know what I'm saying? Because if I leave, I'm gonna go back home. I'm not gonna have money. He's gonna take his car. You know, you tolerate a lot of bullcrap. You know, because you want all this material stuff.
And even like with our moms, I find maybe it's something that's also been embedded in our minds for the longest time, where it's like you find them staying in. You know, I'm just thinking about moms in general. They stay in marriages for like 30 years. At first it starts off being about like, I'm doing it for the kids. I want the kids to grow up in a proper environment. Then you find that like, because she's so dependent on this man and she doesn't want to lose the house, whatever, they decide to stay in situations like that. I mean, do you think maybe it's something that's spilled across like onto our generation, where it's like, I can't, because I honestly believe that, I don't know, guys, I've seen girls with everything.
Yeah.
Settling for a guy.
Like the story I just said, the girl has everything. She's the breadwinner. She's the man in the relationship. But still she's getting abused by a broke guy, unemployed.
Wow.
On top of that, this same guy cheats.
Wow. I don't know, guys. You know, send us your comments, obviously, at Dizrupt Show, at the Dizrupt Show on Twitter and Instagram. I think this calls for a nationwide discussion. It's super scary. For sure. Super scary. But on a lighter note, this is the Turn Up Guide, and I will be out at the Costalite Her Story in the Making at Gallagher Convention Center, sponsored by Costalite. It's going to be super lit. Young MA is coming down. Lee Kasumba finally gets the recognition she deserves. Rashid, I feel like Lee Kasumba is the female version of you. I mean, Nadia will be on the same stage. Huge Fifi, myself, for the very first time we have an all-female concert. So I'm super excited about that one. And we were also out on the Third magazine. I don't know if you saw us, looking amazing.
I did.
You can say it. We looked awesome. Okay. We looked
For sure.
And of course, the next one is the sneaker exchange coming through on August the 26th. Super excited. Rashid, do you have your sneakers ready?
I have 62 pairs of sneakers.
boys, ladies, weave, Brazilian, sneakers. Apparently, Bricks is back in prison. But there is something that doesn't quite make sense, Rashid.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That he was sentenced to 15 years.
Uh-huh.
And then he got a bail. Apparently, they were appealing the sentence.
Yeah.
You know, so when you appeal, I think you have a right to. I don't know.
Okay, so anyone with news about it or who can correct us, please add us on the Dizrupt Show on Instagram and Twitter and just help us.
Just clarify this Bricks situation.
We are very confused, but of course, on to one of our favorite segments run by Rashid, and that is Hot on the Charts. Rashid, what do you have for us?
I got 2 albums, Nicki Minaj and my own album, The K Word. They dropped on the same day.
Really?
Yes. On the 10th of August.
I don't know, I just bought both.
And I like both, mine obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, man, but I like Nicki Minaj's album. She brought back Lil Wayne. She brought back Foxy Brown.
Yay!
You know,
that girl.
That's amazing. I like what she did on Bobby Dreams. She took Notorious B.I.G. Dreams and then switched it around. Yeah, switched it around and talked about boys.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, and I especially love the DJ Khaled one. I think every girl feels like this is the ultimate feminist album of 2018. And guys, can we please just remember that being a feminist is obviously being pro-female, but it doesn't mean that we hate men. So shout out to Nikki for doing that nice and clean and still managing to feature a whole lot of really cool cats on the album. I especially like Chin Sway. That's one of my favorites with Sway Lee.
Yeah.
That's mine. Of course, Bobby Dreams. I love.
And Rich Sex.
Yeah, and no, but Ganja Burns is also dope.
Yeah, Ganja
I think
Burns.
it's just heat from beginning to end. Yeah.
So that's the album. And then The K Word, I got 11 songs.
Make SA rap again.
Yeah, make SA rap again.
Tell us more about it.
No mumbling. It's an intro where I'm talking like my usual gangster shit. But the album is well themed, man. I have a song with Black Les and Big Zulu called "I'll Bring Back Our Land." You know, I have a song with a Nigerian artist called My Lady You.
What's your favorite song though?
My favorite song? It has to be Good Old Days with A.B. Crazy.
With A.B. Crazy, yeah, I saw A.B. tweet. Shout out to A.B. Crazy.
Yeah, which is my current single. I'm shooting a video for it real soon. Yeah, man. Check out the album on.
And I am on the album too, guys.
Oh, she's featured as well.
Oh my goodness, Rashid talks to me like I'm also here, you know. Gosh.
You're on the same song with Casper Nyovest.
I'm on the same song with Casper Nyovest. Shut up.
Yeah.
I've made it.
We're doing things. We make things happen.
Shout out. So guys, go out, get The K Word with Rashid, and of course Queen by Nicki Minaj. On to one of the final segments, but this is one of my favorites. This is what we call Hustler of the Week. Guys, don't forget to share with us, more especially if you're running a local business in South Africa and you'd like to be put on. One of my favorites, Rashid, for this week is at Forever Raining, special moments preserved in film. Films and photography production based in Johannesburg. You can contact them on foreverrainingfilms@gmail.com or on 065-105-1585. Guys, go check it out. It will be on the Dizrupt pages in case you guys want that good when it comes to visuals. But shout out to Forever Raining, and I see you're a girl doing amazing things. Let's go out and support. But before we close off the show,
yes,
I'd like to remind people, okay? We have a custom-made weave, courtesy of Hair City, one of the best local brands, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to wig making. And they're giving away this custom weave for Women's Day. So if you gents, if you gents would like to go out, get a weave for your girl, get a weave for yourself, Rashid, get a weave for your mama, because it's still Women's Month. Please suggest our next topics for our next show. Otherwise, we'll see you same time, same place in the south of Johannesburg.
Yo, you must sell these to La Cizle, for sure, man. Because you must also target those type of cats.
Yeah, definitely. So Rashid will be handling the roster, the duties for the what is it called? The buyers list for his city. But like we said, guys, suggest your topics for next week. See you same time, same place. It's a Thursday at 10 p.m. We're talking all things fresh, all things urban, all things Munandi. Signing out. I'm your girl, at Gigi_LaMayne, and this is my boy,
the king, Rashid_K.
the Dizrupt Show. Today we're talking depression, today we're talking drugs, and today we're talking about why is it that after our artists die, we seem to give them so much love.
Campuses, like students are depressed, people in the township, unemployed people are depressed.
Pink clothes, pink tracksuits, pink...
Dream Big Entertainment House.